كثيرا واذكروا الله كثيرا لعلكم تفلحون وإذا رأوا تجارة أو لهوا انفضوا إليها وتركوك قائما قل ما عند الله خير من اللهو ومن التجارة والله خير الرازقين.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. كافها يا عين صاد. ذكر رحمة ربك عبده زكريا إذ نادى ربه نداء خفيا قال رب إني وهن العظم مني واستعل الرأس صيبا ولم أكن بدعائك رب شقيا.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا ومولانا وحبيبنا وخليلنا محمد خير خلق الله وعلى آله الطاهرين وصحابته الأبرار ومن نهج نهجهم وسلك طريقهم إلى يوم الدين. أيها السادة والسيدات، أيها المشاهدون، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. Dear brothers and sisters, allow me first to greet you with the greeting of peace. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. This is your program Exploring Islam with Aja Aissatou Faye, who is unavoidably absent and asked me to conduct the program as it used to be. And our program today will focus on Hajj. And the title that I give to the program is Hajj in Proper Perspective, or Hajj in Perspective, pilgrimage in perspective. Allow me first and foremost congratulate Muslims and non-Muslims alike in the holy month, which is going to be concluded very soon, because it is a gift to the whole of mankind. It has been an opportunity for each and every individual to purify him or herself and correct his or her mistakes and eliminate his or her shortcomings. So this opportunity is something that we cannot underemphasize. Now we're moving to another ritual, which is Hajj, pilgrimage. And this is very indicative of the programming or the divine program to serve mankind, and not Allah, but all the divine law, all these rituals are designed for the benefit of mankind. The way that we need blood circulation each and every time, we need blood circulation instantly. That's the way we need also these laws of Allah and these rituals that are designed to help us realize our raison d'etre. That is why you can see that at the end of any pillar, like fasting, we just move to the other, because that is the need of mankind to make sure that the blood circulates. The way that you need blood circulate in your physical being, that's the way you need a spiritual dose of inject continuously for your spiritual and moral development. Then if you are to put Hajj in its proper perspective, we can see that human body, or at least human beings, are created, they are both body and soul. The way that your body had some necessities and some needs and some looks is the same thing that your spirit and your soul has also some necessity and some needs and some looks or embellishments, if you can say that. Sometimes we go to the gym, and when you go to the gym and you find experts there, they will tell you how do you work out your body. Each organ of your body should be worked out in a proper manner. Your leg, your hands, your neck, your tummy, your chest. They will tell you how to do it. And the way you work out your leg might not necessarily be the same that the way you work out your hands and the chest and also the tummy. Then each one of them has to be worked out for you to be physically fit. Not only to work each one of them out, but to work them all out is also very necessary for your body to be physically fit. If you work them out the way you are prescribed by an expert, then you have a good form, you are fit physically, and then even psychologically. But if you make a mistake in working them out, you can be deformed. And it happened that you see people physically deformed. If we understand that the needs of body or the needs of the soul is equal to the needs of body or even more, then now you can understand why we should be committed, we should be devoted to the rituals and the pillars that are designed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for our soul also to be worked out. Now, when you look at the 5 pillars of Islam, they are just there for that, for the benefit of mankind. We have been told by the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and before the Prophet, the Quran tells us that we have about 5 pillars. Shahadatu an la ilaha illallah, wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah, wa iqam as-salat, wa ita az-zakat, wa sawm Ramadan wal hajj. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is reported to have said that bunya al-islamu ala khamsin, shahadatu an la ilaha illallah, that Islam has been built on 5 pillars. The testimony that there is no God but Allah, and that the Prophet Muhammad is his prophet and his last messenger is one of them. And iqam as-salat, to establish prayer, and establishing prayer is different from praying. Iqam as-salat, wa ita zakat, and you give also zakat. Wa sawm Ramadan, and fast in the holy month of Ramadan. Wal hajj, and then you go for pilgrimage. This sequence, as it is put in Quran and Sunnah, is not an accident. Allah does not cause accidents. When Allah says something and the Prophet, they mean it. So the sequence is like that, because that is the sequence that will work out your physical, your spiritual, and your moral, and your spiritual and your moral development. Why? Shahada means to first and foremost tie your relationship strongly with God. That is number one, because you cannot take off until you are on a very solid ground. That solid ground is about ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Iqam as-salat. Iqam as-salat is aimed at what? At working out your spiritual purity. Inna salata tanha anil fahsha'i wal munkar. If you pray continuously and properly, then you are purified and you are definitely taken from, involving in vices. Inna salata tanha anil fahsha'i wal munkar. Iqam as-salat wa ita az-zakat, and then you give out zakah. This is to work out your social dimension. You will be sociable, you will be liked by the people because you give out of your money to those who do not have. It's very important, that idea of collectivity. Wa ita az-zakat wa sawm Ramadan. Of course, sawm Ramadan is to fast in the holy month of Ramadan. What is the purpose? What is the organ, or at least that dimension, spiritual dimension, that fasting is working out, is la'allakum tattaqun. The original aim of fasting is to make you piety. La'allakum tattaqun. Then, if you now see that, and the sequence is like that, and also the way they were revealed is like that, Hajj came last. Why? It's not an accident. And now you are to perform Hajj, and it comes to that sequence last, which means that Hajj is also there to work out a spiritual dimension, which is to eliminate your ego.